We all know it. Shift happens, and it happens all the time in relationships. Hi, I'm Gayla Maxwell, and this podcast is a long time coming. You know, from partnerships, parent-child, mates, pets, to the relationship that we're having with ourselves, we just can't escape the fact that we are constantly in one form of a relationship or another. Yet, how often are we actually conscious of the opportunities they present for greater self-awareness or even deep awakening? Fact is, relationships are our homeschooling, and, well, everyone's in class, whether they like it or not, whether they're even aware of it or not. Let me be absolutely transparent here. I certainly do not come to this podcast any saint or guru. I will be sharing some of my own shifts that come from a few pretty shaky relationships in my past. So there's certainly no holier than thou stuff going to come your way from me here. It is, however, fair to say that the study of human behavior has been my life work. I've needed to understand why us humans struggle so damn much, particularly in the relationships we crave the most. And how can we master the art of self-love in order to bring our whole selves, our more loving self, to the relationship we're having with others? I can tell you that all that study, both professional and, let's be honest, those somewhat freaking disastrous personal experiences, they've taught me that there's not only a science to success and happiness, there's actually a pretty clear blueprint to enjoying mutually beneficial and empowering relationships. Who knew? And you know what? In there lies the opportunity for shift. Look, there is one little inconvenient fact that I have discovered, and that is that it's all about me. Well, I mean, it's all about you. Let me explain. I didn't want to accept this little fact either, but, and look, in particularly when I was in a pretty toxic relationship, yet I was absolutely determined to hang on to something that was clearly harmful to my mental health. But, you know, it was all about what I was willing to accept in my reality. No blame, no shame. It was just about the choices that I was making and what I was willing to accept. And in the awareness of our choices lies that big shift. So, look, in these coming episodes, I'm going to make sure that we fast track. How do you turn that waste into something intensely powerful? Whether you are enjoying the relationships you're in at the moment or you're attracting the same shit different days, it's all about you. But you know what? It's kind of cool because it means you are the one who can choose to move into or away from relationships. You can repair, redefine, you can run if you want to. It means you are in control, and in there lies our power. We all know it. Shift happens in relationships. And on the show, we'll be playing with some tricks and tools, and these things have been changing my clients' lives for years. I have some very cool people coming on to the show to share their expertise and their ideas. There's no gurus, just real human-to-human, practical, cut-the-crap conversations I hope will offer you the opportunity to playfully focus on getting the most out of the relationships that you're engaging in, not least of all the relationship you're having with yourself. Oh, and if this podcast doesn't draw a smile from those lips, and maybe even a full-blown giggle, you need to let me know, because if there isn't a bit of fun mixed in with the facts, it isn't working. Waking up to your full potential need not be pushing the proverbial uphill all the time. I'm just getting too old to play in that serious sandbox. So we really hope that this show will be a bit of fun for everyone. My first episode is coming just in time for all of us to get through that Christmas gathering, you know, the ones that we mentally start preparing for right now, and yet somehow those rallies turn us into that 13-year-old self who has absolutely no filter whatsoever. But you know what? We have got this. We've got this. Also in the first show, it's just me. It's just us, you and me. So together we're going to talk some shift and have a bit of fun exploring what's possible in our lives and in our relationships. I'm Gayla Maxwell, and I absolutely look forward to catching you in December for the first edition of Shift Happens in Relationships. please make sure you hit the like button and share this with anyone you know who's in a relationship. And folks, even the single cat ladies are connecting to something. So please pass it on. Let me know you're out there. It really does help. See you soon.